Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vash coming at you with another Pro Dota commentary. This is another game of the Dreamhack Invitational 2013 summer, obviously. This is QPAD Red Pandas versus Team Liquid. Team Liquid located on the Radiant side, and QPAD Pandas located on the Dire side. Now, I have casted a game previously, and this was my first cast since a long while, and I apologize for the lame cast. I listened to it again, and yes, it was obviously very lame. Not a lot of intense action, and I will try to focus more on play-by-play today. However, we just entered the pick and ban phase right now, and as you can see, already Bad Rider banned out, Caudle and Nux Assassin banned out. QPAD Pandas is having the last ban of the first banning stage. And if you have watched a recent game of QPAD Red Pandas, not gonna spoil any real scores to you. I will try not to, at least. However, if you have checked them out, you have seen that Sing Sing was playing really good mids, solo mids, and their team had a new approach to solo mid. He wasn't using the normal heroes like Eurocopter or, you know, not really game controlling heroes, except for that one game where he used Panda, and I think in the other ones he used Kunkka twice already. And he has more those semi-carry, really hard semi-carries, and not the usual ones that are being played currently in the current metagame. It's as if QPAD Red Pandas is trying to maybe not really trying to enforce a new trend, new metagame, but they're at least trying to not play as the normal turn does and trying to find other ways around strong strategies, and it has worked really well. They have been playing really well. I mean, if you compare them to Empire they played against, or now Team Liquid will be a team. These teams are playing since quite a while with each other. I mean, Team Empire, okay, they had Funnick, who has been replaced by Vigos, who is still standing in. Apologies for last game. I didn't even know who was standing in. So yeah, I messed it up pretty badly, not knowing who was playing on Team Empire. But nevertheless, you know, they have been playing against really good teams, and for playing against a synergized team, they have done really well. Now, obviously, Team Liquid is probably arguably one of the best teams currently at the moment in the Western scene. So this will really be a team to beat. If they beat this team, they are really showing off some serious skill. I'm pretty sure that would be quite amazing. Now, right now we're seeing Scylla last ban of QPAD Pandas, which is interesting. Team Liquid, I guess, known for Lone Druid on TC, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. No, Bulba I think has been playing Lone Druid quite a bit recently. But you know, Team Liquid, what they do really well is they have the two standard supports, which is Fluff and X-Mike 88. However, Bulba, TC and Kuro, they are really flexible, and you can't really predict that well how are they going to lane and, you know, what their picks mean. Because TC and Kurok, they sometimes switch it up, and Bulba sometimes switches it up, although Bulba is playing the hard lane most of the time. Now, what we see here is the first pick, Lifesteal and Magnus, and that just happened after I said that, you know, QPAD Red Pandas is not really playing metagame picks right now, and I guess now they are. So my apologies for that. Happens, and you know, Lifestealer obviously is still a really good hero. The only counter to him right now, in my opinion, the only valid counter is in my opinion, Bane Elemental. Not sure why Team Liquid is not picking up. I guess because they do like running that Visage on Fluff and stuff, and they like running that Wisp on X-Mike, and they have done so previously. And obviously you see this, they are definitely setting up for this. I mean, Wisp and CK first pick basically already means, you know, they're going for that pretty hard aggressive game where they try to gank level 6 once level 6 is up on Wisp, you know, that relocate super powerful skill, especially with a Tiny or Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight is, you know, one of the best heroes to combine it with. And, you know, they might even possibly be looking at a Fury in offlane by Bulba, because, you know, he has been playing that quite frequently, or even a Tinker. And with BOT or the teleport skill, there's such a huge global, like, map presence. It's going to be quite scary for farming Lifestealer, who will obviously be, you know, playing that farming role, because he's one of the most played hard carries currently in the current metagame with PL. We see a Magnus and a Storm Spirit pickup by QPAD and Pandas, which synergizes very well with Lifestealer because you can always play that next bomb, basically meaning that, you know, either infesting to Storm Spirit or Magnus, both are viable, and also the Empower on Lifestealer is a huge buff with that cleave. All, you know, QPAD Red Pandas are having their strategy, and Team Liquid also has their strategy, and Team Liquid does deny ban that Bane Elemental. Not sure why they are doing that, because in my opinion that's a good pickup for them. Yeah, I realize they have Visage and Wisp, so they're not looking for another support, most likely. And I guess a Bane Elemental mid is not really viable currently in metagame, but yeah, you know, I don't know if QPAD Red Pandas would pick a Bane Elemental. Maybe because Bane Elemental is a strong counter gank hero. You know, he only needs a TP, and when he TPs into a gank or dive into a tower of your teammates, you just TP, Nightmare one, and then go for the other one, and even enfeeble the other one, or, you know, just ulti him with your Fiend's Grip, and then brain zap him. It's huge damage output, and you turn around ganks just super easily. So maybe that's the reason why they didn't want that, because they are obviously looking to gank with Wisp and CK. Now I don't see any huge bans by QPAD Red Pandas regarding that Furion or any such shenanigans. So I'm assuming they're not scared of it, or yeah, I'm assuming they're not scared of it because they would be thinking of that kind of stuff. And maybe they think that Storm Spirit and the Magnus with Dagger is mobile enough to counter gank the whole thing. We'll see. What we see being banned out is a Quap, a Puck, and the Night Stalker. And on Radiant side we see Ancient Aberration, Bane, and SD. So basically 3 supports being banned out because they realized that QPAD Red Pandas is lacking supports. They have no supports so far, and you know, Bane is a strong support, Shadow Demon is a strong support, and maybe they're even thinking that that Ancient Aberration ulti is a quite a good lockdown too, to relocate gank sort of shenanigans, because, you know, obviously Wisp's not going to do anything with Tether and healing up, not going to supply any Regen, not at all, and also, you know, there's not the hugest HP pool of Wisp in the beginning, so if that ultimate hits of Ancient Aberration, I'm sorry, it just slipped away, I'm not quite sure. And if he shatters, you know, just a huge blow into your face, because Wisp's not going to take you home, and you're basically more or less fucked as a Chaos Knight. So yeah, we see Rubik being picked off, which is a strong support. In this particular lineup, he's going to be able to steal a few spells, which are fine. I mean, the Tether is really decent. Obviously, Chaos Knight Stun, Rift can work with that. Can even work with the Visage nuke, which is really powerful. And Visage is going to be looking to level up really soon. And even Clockwork Hook, I guess, would be quite funny to see on a Rubik because of the instant animation. Maybe, I don't know. I guess Rocket Flare is really good. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, the other stuff you can't really use that much. Even a hook shot is quite risky. Because I mean, if you really hook shot, you're just standing within people. And even, you know, Battery Assault, same thing. It's a melee skill more or less. And I guess Power Clocks would be a nice escape skill. I don't know. We'll see. However, we see Clockwork being picked up by Team Liquid, which is basically not going to be the Furion. Because this is right now typical offlane here. You don't play him solo mid. Although we might be looking at one. Although I think they'd rather play either a mid hero or Wisp Chaos Knight. As we see the Beastmaster being picked up. So there goes your solo mid. I'm pretty sure Beastmaster will be played as solo mid. I have seen Liquid do this already a few times. Clockwork also a huge team fighter. I mean, this just looks... I mean, look at this lineup. It's basically fight in your fucking face. So basically what they're going to be looking at is going... And as soon as the ultimates are up, they're just gonna go and force those fights, like force them all over. Visage, super huge nuke. Clockwork, nice disable initiator. Beastmaster, nice initiator. AoE stun, ultimate is huge. Tether, they got all they want, and they really have to make this count. As we see, Gyrocopter being a last pick. Not sure how I feel about this. Now Select obviously plays, or is used to playing. I'm sorry for lacking language skills right now, but Select is used to used to play, I'm not sure is that right. Well, whatever. He is playing the off lane normally, and Wagamama carry player, Sing honestly mid, so we're looking right now at a Storm Spirit versus Beastmaster solo mid, which, you know, Beastmaster should be doing fine. He will get XP, he might even be able to farm a little bit. We will see about that. We see Mini playing Rubik, so, you know, him on his support hero. And we see, let me just switch already on that last hit. And we see, I guess, we see GRX playing that support Gyro. Yeah, support Gyro, pretty sure. So, yeah, we haven't seen that many support Gyros in the last 2 weeks, but we have seen obviously quite a few recently, especially with NTH. They used to play that on Aki a lot. Now let me just run you through the Radiant side, because I haven't done that, I think. TC is obviously going to be playing the CK X Mike on the Wisp support. We have Fluff and Stuff playing on Visage. We have solo mid Beastmaster Kurok, fairly typical stuff, and Bulba playing the Clockwork. He already maxed power, or maxed. He leveled up Power Cock, so this means that he's just going to look for nice, basically a nice block, let one creep go through, and then just block the other 3 in the cogs, and then your lane's going to get pushed because your first creep already is going to kill off immediately, so the lane balance is pushing towards your lane right in the beginning. As we see lane ward already being placed out by QPAD Pandas. Looks like they're trying to, or they're betting on Clockwork being there, so they're going to let Nake's lane, safe lane, and try to do his best, deny as much as possible. He will probably have, he will have, as we see Liquid Bulba, this is basically a tribute to Select. He was a StarCraft player, StarCraft 2 player, and this was his signature. This typical, you know, Select just holding his hands up and being like, oh, well, yeah, I carried and I won, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyways, nice. Sing Sing, solo mid, Select, offlane, nothing super unexpected. We see the tri-lane bottom, no aggressive tri-lane. I would have thought they would exactly do that, but I guess they really are betting on that farm. As we see already a Sentry ward being dropped off by Mini, and he already is denying the first ward, so there's your side completely gone for top lane. Clockwork has no wards in his inventory, so he's really he has to rely on this lane pushing, which you see it is right now, right? So yeah, that's what's happening. We see Magnus already leaving the lane. There is also lane ward by the Radiant side, so they're gonna be able to control this really nice and easily. X-Mike already pulling, getting some XP and golden. So I guess right now what we see is, you know, both teams are sort of doing the same thing. You know, as we see a mid gang. Sorry for missing that, but that was basically a fail gang, I guess. Maybe just some harass coming out. Maybe this might even be a dual mid, I'm not quite sure, although I suspect that Fluff is going to be moving around a bit and might even check for a D ward. We'll see. There's a bottle coming in for Kurok already. How is Sing Sing's bottle just running out right now? So we see that Beastmaster is in favor right now versus Storm. So Sing Sing winning that mid lane right now against Kurok with Fluff. Yeah, this looks like a dual mid, I suppose. Lasting wise, Beastmaster though is doing a fairly good job, and he's definitely going to try to control those runes. And he is leveling up Call of the Wild. So basically they don't need wards for rune control, although this okay, it's not going to go down. Fine. Select just doing some dragging, some pulling, stacking lanes, stacking camps to basically secure some farm catching up, either for him with the Empower, which he already skilled, so he's going to be jungling. Jungling Magnus. Interesting, very interesting. Or, you know, you could also just give the Empower to Nyx and he will flash farm those creeps really fast. As I say this, Nyx is currently leading versus the opposing carry, Chaos Knight. It's 11-4. Well, actually, yeah, pretty much, you know, it's the same. It doesn't really matter. It's not that huge of a big deal. Let me check on Clockwork. He already used his cogs already 4 times. Nope, 3 times. He uses cogs already 3 times, so you know, he's trying to get some XP in, but he didn't get a whole lot. He's level 2, which is fine. Magnus, however, will be level... He's already level 2. He probably... Yeah, he farmed this Screw already and stacked it. Yeah, so... It's fairly... Yeah, I would say it's fairly even. Let's just check on XP earned. 300, 400, not a huge lot. I guess Raiden is doing better better pulling right now. Double pulling camps. And X-Mike, I guess, is the only farming farming support on Dire, since Fluff is really just supporting that mid. And you know, you see, oh, there's this nuke, one more hit and a nuke, and this Sing Sing will be going down. And you see this is just a huge burst output out of Fluff and stuff. I mean, he just charges up his soul assumption so fast, X's out and a few last hits, and then he just blasts out that nuke. Really nice play by Fluff and stuff, realizing the kill potential on mid on the Storm Spirit, which is really important, you know, killing Storm Spirit mid. Yeah, it's fine, you win mid lane, and normally mid lane is just about, you know, either getting ganked or ganking with, you know, your team. Other than that, it's just bottle crawling, as we see that both of them are doing, more or less. So Sing Sing now is definitely not necessarily losing mid, but actually he's doing fine because of the XP shared, so never mind that, guys. Yeah. Although, you know, Kurok is not really far behind. He got a kill. He has more CS right now, so I'd say it's in favor of the Dire side right now, even though, you know, Sing Sing was able to leech off more XP than Kurok because of Fluff and Stuff, who was ganking. Did I miss a kill? No, I did not miss a kill. Where is Fluff and Stuff? Okay, there we go. Fluff and Stuff guarding that haste rune. I'm pretty sure he's guarding it for Beastmaster, since Beastmaster will just use his X again and follow up. Nope, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be a gank. We will see. Here's the chicken. No bottle crawling, as we see Sing Sing's... Oh, not using the speed burst. Come on, Sing Sing, you can do better than that. We know that. So he's losing some time right now. It's only seconds, but you know, Dota, seconds count. So let's check. Bulba, level 2. Oh, nice cock. However, you know, versus a solo Gyrocopter, even if it's a support with Rocket Barrage, not the best idea. You just ate like 400 damage NP, and there is this gank coming, and Rubik just going in for it. Tower diving, solo, lifting him back, Wagamama basically slows him, infests a few last hits, and there he goes. Gyrocopter snatching that last hit, I don't know why, but you know, I guess. So, Open Wounds now on CD and even no mana, so I'm not sure if that support was... Yeah, maybe, you know, why not give support some XP, some gold in addition, kill gold, and you know, carry still shares anyway, so doesn't matter, I suppose. However, this is actually XP for Clark, so it's not that bad to get killed. I mean, it's an offlane, you will get killed, probably eventually, either, unless you're really good and you can just interpret the lanes really well. And he got immediate XP. Well, you know, I guess the XP would have gotten anyways, but you know, it's not that tragic in my opinion. Fluff and Stuff still sitting mid lane. Yep, it's definitely a strong lane. However, he's out of position right now, and even though he's going to charge up those, you see that, there we go, charges. Is he going to use that nuke before he goes down? Because he will go down for sure. Yep, he used it already once. Nope, not going to use it the second time. Kurok is not going to be able to do any more because X already flew out. Nice gank by Dire right now. Doing a good job, really roaming the map as much as they can, and you know, knowing that Nyx is going to be fine solo top. As we see as we see Mike just working on his level 6, which is the only thing he's focusing on right now. He didn't gank anything, he didn't support TP. He doesn't even have a TP, so he's just probably gonna go for the bottle because it provides a good regeneration with tether up. You know, you tether, you bottle up, and you get mana and HP regeneration. As we've seen Invis for Rubik. Oh, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be really huge. He's gonna gank mid. Well, it's gonna set up a gank mid. I don't know why Select is not following. Nah, I suppose he's just too weak yet. But anyways, so X-Mike is just waiting for level 6, and then he's gonna be ganking the shit out of the map with TC on the CK, who is currently not far behind Nyx. Kill-wise, as I will check the freaking net worth. There we go, net worth. Yep, not that far behind. Rainy is actually doing a good job. As we see Kurok being lifted up. And yeah, Kurok already is going down before he can do anything. Fluff even has a full charge nuke, but it's not using it. I don't know why. Probably saving mana for the next go. This was just, you know, a fairly easy kill. Storm Spirit fairly... not quite sure. You know, in pub games you say you level Storm up with like 1-1-1, 1-2-3, and then you go 2-2-2, because level 3 Electric Vortex pulls the guy into your Remnant, which you cast afterwards. So basically just go hit Electric Vortex, hit with Overlord, go Remnant, hit, and you know, guys normally usually dead. But I guess on pro level it's more about the CSing, and since you bottle crawling, you just Remnant into either a harass kill or a sure CS kill. Fluff and Stuff warding mid, which is really important because you just saw those ganks coming in. They were not able to see them standing here. They were not even standing uphill, so it can be prevented, and they're going to try to prevent this as Magnus trying to secure Rune. Rune, however, is spawning top, and it's a double damage, so Fluffstuff will guard this most likely, and we will see who will take this. Bulba's still working level 6. As we see Dire side gathering up bottom lane. Magnus just going in, farming. The Gyrocopter not being seen because it's nighttime, so the vision is limited right now. Ward up. However, this Beastmaster Hawk's not seeing jack shit. We're checking it out, so now he knows, but is farming. That sounds fine, I guess. X-Mike having level 6 right now. They are trying and looking for some opportunity to go. But as you can see, or I guess as you cannot see, as we see Bulba going down to just actually a few last hits by Wagamama, and we see the counter gang with Relocate. However, there's the immediate support TP by Rubik, and even Eurocopter already supported, and X-Mike is getting the heck out of there because he will die for sure otherwise. Nice play here. QPAD Sing Sing just realizing they can go. I think Infest wasn't even used yet. Miles up on Wagamama, by the way, so it's probably 6-minute Midas, 6.5 minute Midas, since he's already sitting at 1.5k and boots. Bulba TPing top, don't know what he's up for. I mean, I don't think they can contest it right now. There's only Visage, yeah sure, he's super powerful, but this tower almost being down. We have still Singling with quite a bit of mana. I mean, Wagamama just gonna infest and kill the creep wave off in a second. Nope, not even gonna do that, just last in the tower. And so, you know, that was some sort of waste of time for Bulba, but, you know, normal response to TP top, and it's really hard to suppress that feeling. Anyway, so we have Midas on TC2, so he's going to be keeping up with farm quite easily. I'm going to go back to the net worth. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there we go, net worth. And we still see that, I'd say overall, I can look, I guess, but Radiant is in favor still a little bit. Check it out. Nope, it's not, so never mind that. Screw that. Why not? I'm not quite sure. 4-8. This is sort of, you know, cancelling out. Well, yeah, I guess Magnus just getting way more farm than the Bulba. Yep, makes sense. Anyways, sorry for just showing you a piece of, you know, green. Anyway, some stacking going on. Probably, yeah, he's just farming it down with Axes. Well, so I was about to say something. Not quite sure what though. Oh yeah, I remember. So basically, I just wanted to notice that what Dire is doing really good right now. QPAD, Pandas, Red Pandas obviously, but what they're doing really good is they're sort of sticking together. They always have 1 or 2 people next to them, more or less. Like when Magnus was bottom lane here, he had 2 supports backing him up more or less, so he knew that they would be there right immediately if TC and Relocate Wisp are just going in, you know, CK and Wisp gang, they can be there and gonna save him. And what they're also doing a good job is, as we see, infested nakes into Gyrocopter, something you would not expect. I don't know why, but TC going down. No, nice save by this Wisp. Is there gonna be some support? Visage, does he have? No, he has no TP, so they're gonna go down for sure. I mean, he's trying to get bottom, but there's no chance. I think Wisp will go solo and just get killed. Yep, there we go. There is... Oh, almost saving. Nope. Ooh, nice. Nice dodge of the shockwave. Almost surviving that, but not enough, I guess. Nice save, however. Saving the carry, totally valid. Yeah, so basically supports are having TPs up all the time, which is really a huge deal against the CK Wisp. And you know what's good against the CK Wisp is basically if you're not getting ganked. If you're not getting ganked, and if they don't, or if they fail 1 or 2 ganks, relocate ganks, you basically almost won the game. I recall Kuroki, actually, Kuroki, however you call him. In Germany we say Kuroki, cool. But I heard that it was supposed to be Kurokai, that's what he said a while ago, but he doesn't care anyway, so. Kurokai stated that, you know, what you do against the CK Wisp is basically you prevent the first gank, and you're sort of on top of your game, and you're at the same, you know, you're not winning it, but you're not losing it for sure. And if you prevent a second gank and counter gank it, and you don't die to it, then you basically already won the game. That's what he's saying, in pro games at least, so. As we saw already, the first relocate gank already failed, and they got ganked afterwards, even though the carry got out quite safely. I'm really sorry for those lags, that's just Fraps for some reason, taking a while to save the next 4 gig file, as we see a smoke out by the Dire team. yeah, I haven't figured out how to fix it. I don't know if it's actually in the replay. I haven't checked that yet, but maybe it's not even in the replay. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, maybe it's not because everything just, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, regardless, TC and Wisp farming together as top tower is being taken and immediate smoke. As however TC is being caught out immediately, he pops his Phantom ulti, Magnus ulti just securing basically a double kill as we've seen in Pest going out, so AoE damage on both TC and Wisp, and they just go down to the reverse polarity and obviously some lasses with the open wounds and some rocket barrage shenanigans. And even though he's only a support Eurocopter, like, splashing out 65 damage on 3 hits is already, twice the amount of damage obviously on Wisp and CK in that moment, and it's helpful even as a support. So really I feel like even though Liquid went for a whole like clash lineup, not really winning the clash, QPAD Panda is just playing really smart right now, controlling the game. Not just with their smart play, but also, I mean, look at those wards. This is just huge ward dominance. Right now they have 4 wards placed on the map, even though that one is, only top lane ward is running out, I guess. No, this one is running out too, so, well, yeah. So 3 wards, I guess, currently. They just have, however, a huge map presence, even though there is this threat of a Wisp and a CK ganking you. I mean, they just know where they are, where they're farming, what they're doing, so, they can always react. And even Sing Sing now going offensive into their jungle. He's solo right now on bottom lane, but he's just scouting it out, and he's feeling really safe. However, we see the Observer ward spotting him out, so they're definitely going to go on. Let's see if they're going to TP or if they're just going to try to catch him out. Nope, they're not TPing or catching him out. He knows that they're coming. He's grappling out, going back to base maybe, or just popping Haste Rune and going mid. We'll see. Probably farming mid. Magnus is doing a fairly good job. He's level 8 already. As we see, oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Yeah, here we were. So we currently just see that, this Magnus is holding up with nice. That ward just securing the kill. Really nice offensive ward, showing where Beastmaster is farming. And even though he had, his Hawk scouting out, couldn't prevent that gank coming in because of smart pathing by Sing Sing, and maybe failed micro, I don't know yet, didn't see it. So, but anyways, really good warding by Mini, who's playing the Warp Witch right now. Arcane's up, he has his magic wand, so he has everything he wants. He has boots and he has, magic wand. That's all a support, at least a Warp Witch or Ward Fairy as I like to call him, because it's kind of gay, Ward Fairies. Anyway, Ward Fairies, it's all they need, really. Although I'm not sure who of them is gonna complete the mechanism or going for utility items. I suppose that Eurocopter is going for some damage output with the treads and maybe Drum to increase the attack speed. We'll see. Probably, although what is Magnus? Magnus normally does go for Drum. Though he's skipping it. He's skipping it, just going for the Pure Blink Dagger after Bottle and Arcane, so he's really fun. I mean, we got 52 CS, I don't know, we can check the assets again. Yeah, I mean, Boba's not doing a bad job either. He's a formidable offlaner, but guess it's not enough right now. He's going for a 4-step, as you could see. Not up yet though, but he's going for a 4-step, which is not a bad item on him. I like that. I really like that choice actually. Although, is that really for him? That would be quite outrageous. Yeah, it is for him. Nice, I like that. I've not seen Clockworks right now with a 4-step, but it's huge. You just hook in. You can just blind hook in, and if you know that there's at least one person, and then what you do is, if you see that you're fucked, you just pop Cox and force out, and not a lot of people are going to be able to follow you. As we see, Nake's bombed with Storm Spirit just popping, and we see a 2-man reverse polarity. Huge AoE coming out by Eurocopter, some last hits, some Storm Spirit shenanigans. Liquid Bulba not yet down, however, now he's down. This is a full man wipe already. I don't know if this is already... No, this cannot be a GG's call. I hope not. Well, man, that was just a perfectly executed gang. Select hitting 2 people with his ultimate, securing that they cannot interfere with anything while Storm Spirit was popping. I think they popped Beastmaster first. Yep, they popped Beastmaster first. Yeah, just securing that Beastmaster ultimate is not going to get out. I'm not going to counter initiate that gank and, you know, interrupt the team fight, I suppose. Really nice, well played. However, I mean, you know, that was already shining through the pick and ban phase. Radiant side going for team fight, for ganking, for early game dominance with TC and TC. I'm sorry, I'm only saying TC. I don't know why. CK and Wisp, and even Clockwork, Hookshot, and everything. You know, all that kind of stuff. However, QPAD Panda seemed to have chosen the better strategy for this game. They have chosen the good mobile heroes with Storm Spirit, Magnus, and by that obviously with Max too. I mean Ruby counts as one too because he's gonna get his Dagger Force up soon. I guess he's gonna go for Force first. But you know, he's able to lift people up, and for that he's makes his immobility count less because he can just secure some last hits for Nyx. They just went for mobile initiation with the Nyx bomb, which is really, you know, Nyx bombs just, if they catch you off guard, it just, oh, that hurts. It hurts so much. Yep, they go for the illusion. Obviously, realizing illusion, not popping is nice, I guess, well played, but it's not going to help them at all. TC has his core items up, I suppose. He didn't even go for drums of endurance. He just went straight for that hand as Fluff is still lingering around. This is a classic bait. Just has to care that he's not going to get out of position, get caught out of position. Those are obviously showing, so the smoke is not, you know, they know the smoke right now, so not the best move of X-Mag, I suppose, because they know that something is up. As I am drinking a zip. Man, but Q Panda are just dominating this game. I mean, it's 13-1 right now. Difference in XP already at 7k. Difference in gold already at 7k too. Not sure what Liquid is gonna try to do against us. They have the key item up on TC. I mean, next is gonna be Hard or Manta style. We will see. Although in this game, I guess, actually, I'm not even sure what would help. I suppose that HOT is always good because it buffs your illus by a lot, and you're not able to do a lot with your illusions. You know, popping your armlet and then popping your illusions, they're still going down pretty fast. So I guess buffing them would be better than just getting more illusions with Manta. As we see, X-Max just being totally poor. We don't even have a mecha up on Fluff yet, so they're lacking their key items completely. This is not good. They have a minus up, sure, but you know, other team has minus up. Silence on Kurok though, that's pretty huge. Wagamama gets focused out. However, this huge AoE burst damage by with another pause right in the clash. That was pretty bad actually. That's something that should not happen. However, Select, you know, didn't even use his reverse polarity. That was basically all that was just a lift, some axes, and you know, Rocket Barrage with his ultimate, the slowing, and then just some right clicks with my Wagamama. I think he had the Empower buff, but I'm not quite sure. Legacy bug, sorry, fix, go. Okay. Anyway, Sing Sing, yep, going down, eating a nuke. However, Fluff is going down for sure. No way he will survive this. He's going to drop his nuke, which he should. Almost getting out with Great Chill. Not gonna feed those familiars. Good job. DC by Beastmaster. Guess he's just reconnecting since he died anyway. No pause currently. Maybe they already GG'd it. Nope. Even though you could, you know, if you put that G. Nope. There's no G. Never mind. Anyway. Even though Kurok went for a good item, I mean, Silence is a very good item versus Storm, even versus Gyrocopter, in my opinion, it's valid. It's valid against the Magnus, so he can reverse polarity you, but you just saw it. I mean, he didn't even use reverse polarity. He can't reconnect. Are you kidding me? Well, if this is true, this is already a GG. I mean, it sort of looks like a GG anyways, right? 10k, 7k. I mean, you don't know what happens in Dota. It can always turn. However, they don't have, you know, they don't have a lot of late carry. I mean, the only one who's maybe gonna be able to carry is CK. They will see the reconnection. What is H slash only? However, no. Anyhow, I don't know. Not native enough for that. I know whatever, and I know because and all that kind of stuff, but anyways. Oh god, this support is going for BKB right away, so he's almost going into a semi-carry role. I know he has only 40 CS, but I guess the kills work for it. 4, 0 and 10. Wagamama is sitting at a Sang and Yasha. I like that choice. Now, generally people flame you when you go Sang and Yasha in pop games. However, what they really underestimate is that if you get Drum of Endurance, you have already... Interesting TP. If you already have buffed your attack speed and movement speed, it really doesn't, especially as a Nyx, as a melee carry, it's not that bad to get that Mame on a Sanj and the Yasha with the extra movement speed and attack speed. It's really not that bad. In my opinion, it's actually a really decent item on a lot of heroes currently, because you can disassemble it and make a Manta style out of it later. Obviously that's not the choice you would take on the Nyx, as we see this next bomb being prepared. Smoked up. Smoking around the... don't think... oh, they have... I think they... no, they did not see. Fluff and Stuff gonna get caught out. There's a rocket barrage already to grapple in, and the next bomb infesting out AoE damage already going down immediately. No chance for him to do anything about this. As top lane is just... I don't even know. They're searching for people. However, people have been on... the search for Fluff. So yeah, Fluff not having the best of his games, I suppose, or just being very unlucky, and game plan is not going, game plan is not working out for them at all. I don't see how a CK is going to out-carry a Nyx, and even Gyrocopter, who's getting some items, and Sing Sing obviously as a semi-carry. There's just so much, I just don't see it currently. Really, really strong play coming out of QPAD, and in my opinion, really strong picks too. Even though this game could have gone out really differently. I mean, they had mid sort of under control, right? Up until Sing Sing started ganking with his ultimate, and he did good ganks. He like TP'd and ganks, which is not normally what you do as a Storm. You just wait for engagement and then just counter TP, or you win mid and then smoke, or no, you don't even smoke normally. You just wait for an invis room or something. But he just ganked and while TPing and walking down the lane, which is not a typical way to path your hero as a solo mid. However, not talking that much theory bullcrafting, as I like to call it, theory bullcrafting, yeah, I like that. We see Wagamama picking up an Hyperstone, opting for the AC, so he's just going for the whole movement speed, attack speed build, in combination with reducing armor, which is really strong in Nyx in my opinion. Yes, we do see Nyx going Midas really, Midas into Mjolnir occasionally, or just going into fairly typical armlet, which we see a lot, which is good for him. Yeah, that's a good hero, a good item for that hero. I really agree. But in my opinion, this is like on PL2. Getting a Yasha in early game is not that bad. X-Men going down immediately, not being able to tether out at all. Wagamama feeding off of that familiar right now, as we see Magnus. Oh, I think he caught him out. No, why not checking him out? Nice Fluff. Just holding his breath, not even, not even microing his familiars, just betting on them, not... Nice play. I like his nerfs. Moving on the right moment, very nice. Magnus thought he'd be there maybe, and shockwaved him, but didn't check it out all to the way, to the end, to the bitter end, but yeah. Too bad, I guess, for Dire, even though it doesn't matter. 19-2, they're possibly looking at a GG within the next few minutes. 15k gold and... no, I guess gold, yeah, 15k gold and XP difference. Huge difference. I don't see how they're going to recover from this. Gauntlets being, what are you going to do as a support in these moments? You have your magic wand and your boots, that's all you have, and what you try to do is just pick up some HP, just some HP to try to survive this. Really still nice offensive wards being put down by Dire. They're just having control over the map, because Radiant never moves beyond this line anyway. They never go beyond the river at all. And now they're even cutting off more map, more places to farm. Basically right now all Radiant can do is farm in front of the towers, because they have vision there, and sort of maybe take like a few camps. But other than that, they don't have any farming space right now, and that just enables you to farm more, farm their woods, farm their lanes more, and play more aggressive and just out-farm them in addition to just outplaying them right now. That's clearly what
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The whole team synergy is working out really well. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. The games I have seen, pretty convincing to me. Anyway, so Sang Yasha, good item. Even, you know, on a PL, getting a Yasha early is fine with getting a drums, you know. I don't mind that build at all, because it enables you to farm your woods really fast, because you have more movement speed and attack speed, which is huge for your illusions to just flash farm your woods while you're pushing out a lane. And also, you know, Maim on Nakes, yeah, don't underestimate it. As we see another, there's another typical Nakes bomb, Storm Nakes bomb. Really strong pick. They're playing Navi style almost, because Navi has been doing this a lot with Storm Dandy and Klovos playing the strong Nakes. Anyway, Sangunyasha, Maim, attack speed, movement speed, HP buff, not too bad in my opinion, not too bad. Obviously Wagamama is a good and proven carry. He knows what he's doing. He was used to have a really good anti-mage back in the times of Infuse about, let's say 9 months ago, 10 months ago, prior to International. Although his team never played on the tier 1 level. You could argue, yeah, you could argue for sure. As we see, small engagement almost breaking out, not breaking out, lift up from Mini with double damage, however Kuro backing up. Kuro is, oh, silence into Roar. Why is there no follow up on Sing Sing? There is the hook shot, but however no more damage. As we erase TC going down, that's huge actually, Next already killing him. Egg is popping on Storm Spirit, so nothing happening. Quack down, TC down, Kuro down. Yep, this is not looking good for Liquid at all. Mechanism still not up on Fluff and stuff. X-Mike maybe gonna upgrade his gauntlets into bracers. This is really looking sad. I'm sorry about them. Liquid, strong team, getting outplayed by QPAD. This is scary for all other teams. I mean, you all know Sing Sing left Mouseboards because he wanted to train with dedication, train a lot, and obviously farm as a mid hero too. But he wanted to train, and he has gotten his team now finally after a month of trailing with Wagamama. They seem to work really well together, and they are training, and even with their new additions who are only on their team for about a month, they are showing huge improvements. Select, yeah, really, I like his offlane. He's playing a good offlane, in my opinion. Solid, very solid. Being there when team needs him. I haven't seen him now like 4 or 5 man reverse polarities, but you know, a good 2-man reverse polarity on the right heroes counts for a lot. You know, we saw that in that one mid game, right in mid gank, right at the start of the game. Well, let's say around minute 12. And what we saw was that basically he just went in already into the other 2 people while Beastmaster was being focused out by Storm and Nyx, and so there was no chance for the other teammates to help or do anything else. Which, you know, if you do that, even though it's only a 2-man reverse polarity, without a follow-up, damage-wise, it wins you the clash, no problem. I really like this game, man. Panda might be turning into one of my most favorite teams now. I don't know. Currently Navi looking really strong, in my opinion. QPAD looking really strong too. Liquid was looking really strong too. Empire has looked not as strong anymore since Sonic left, so you know. Yeah, I don't know. Looks pretty solid. We will see. Now obviously this is game 1 of a best of 3. I probably will be casting the second game too. I'm not sure. I didn't cast the second game of the last game because there was so many games going on in Dreamhack Invitational, and obviously that was my first cast in a while. It wasn't that good, so people are probably not going to return because of that cast, and so they're not going to, with my few scarce viewers. In case you're here, big shout out to you. If you don't have a Dota key yet, just message me on YouTube. I'll send you one over. Last engagement probably BKB up on TC, but he's still going down to the damage output while his whole team already fell way before him. There's the late Kurok, no, returned Roar by Mini, stealing the Roar. I mean, that is obviously open too because this was already open. GG being called out, so I'll just say the same thing. GG, good game by QPAD. In case you like this cast, like it, maybe tell some friends. I will be casting regularly every 2 to 3 days, uploading the VODs obviously, and at some point I will start streaming, but that will take another 2 to 3 months until I move into a new account. Anyhow, yeah, GG. playing strong and convincing. We will see what game number 2 brings and if they will be going to game number 3. I will upload this tonight, so I will cast probably tomorrow evening, and so I guess one day later I will probably upload the second game, and then maybe a third. We will see. So like just showing his, I don't even know, APM. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Any suggestions or any comments, just feel free to personal message me or leave a comment on the channel. So see you. Bye.